Eminem has definitely transformed the hip-hop genre with his honest and unvarnished lyrics and skill as a rapper. His ability to push boundaries and question social conventions through his songs is one of his greatest achievements to the music industry. He has never shied away from confronting the more difficult parts of life, like drug addiction, domestic abuse, and mental health. His insightful and brutally honest narrative has won over millions of followers all around the world who value his readiness to open up about his personal flaws and problems. It seems that in addition to making him famous, his lyrics have caused him to run into legal problems. Anyone who has listened to any of his songs knows that the rapper and his mother, Debbie Mathers Briggs, did not get along. Eminem wasn't raised in the finest of circumstances to begin with. Raised in impoverished circumstances with parents struggling with addiction and personal issues, the young musician was already traumatized, even before he had a chance to establish his personality. Debbie gave birth to Marshall Bruce Mathers III, better known as Eminem, when she was just 18 years old. After Eminem was born, his father, Marshall Bruce Mathers Jr., abandoned them, leaving the young Debbie Mathers to raise their child on her own. Sadly, her son did not think well of her childcare skills. Looking back at his childhood days, Eminem said, "Whenever something good happens, the bad always follows." He first mentioned his mom on his 1999 single, My Name Is, in which he claimed my mom does more dope than I do. On his 2002 track, Cleaning Out My Closet, Eminem raps, "Witnessing your mama popping prescription pills in the kitchen, and that someone's always going through her purse and it's missing. Going through public housing systems, victim of Munchausen syndrome. My whole life I was made to believe I was sick when I wasn't. Till I grew up, now I blew up. It makes you sick to your stomach." He even mentioned a time when his mother had wished he was dead. "Remember when Ronnie died and you said you wished it was me? Well, guess what? I am dead. Dead to you as can be." He goes on to say, "What hurts me the most is you won't admit you was wrong. Keep telling yourself that you was a mom." Eminem's songs such as Cleaning Out My Closet and My Mom accuse his mother of suffering from Munchausen syndrome by proxy and reference her substance abuse issues. Their relationship was further affected by these lyrics. Due to all that she had done to him, the rapper's relationship with his mother verges on hatred, and as a result, it played a significant role in many of his tracks. After the release of his song My Name Is, the opening track of his 1999 album The Slim Shady LP, which included disparaging lyrics about his mother, Debbie Mathers Briggs filed a lawsuit against her son, alleging character libel. Their tense relationship of a lifetime led to the lawsuit. Debbie filed 2 lawsuits for $10 million in 1999 and an estimated $2 million in 2000, alleging he had defamed her in interviews and song lyrics. Debbie denied the claims that she is an addict and stated that everything Eminem said about her isn't true. That image of like, we never had a place to stay, we lived off relatives, I never worked a day in my life. She hired the first lawyer she found on the Yellow Pages named Fred Gibson. Eminem's team responded by saying his music only reflected the truth. His lawyer Peter Peacock also said the lawsuit was a result of a lifelong strained relationship between Eminem and mother. She needs to realize that it is not defamation when everything is the truth. I don't know, maybe she just forgot how she raised him. And that it was pretty painful to be sued by your own mother. When Eminem heard about the lawsuit, he said, "My mom is a lawsuit queen. All her life she has sued people. That's how she makes money. When I was 5, she had a job on the cash register at a store that sold chips and soda. Other than that, I don't remember her day in her life." The lawsuit didn't stop Eminem. He released Marshall Mathers LP in 2000, which he had a couple of lyrics dedicated to his mom. "Mom suing for $10 million. She must want $1 for every pill I've been stealing. Where the f*** you think I picked up the habit? All I had to do was go in her room and lift up her mattress." Eminem rejected her offer to settle for $2 million and instead stated that he would rather pay his lawyers $100,000 just to make sure that Debbie doesn't get a penny. The lawsuit continued for 2 years, and in a June 20th letter in 2001, according to lawyers for both parties, Macomb County Circuit Judge Mark Switowski denied a motion for reconsideration of a $25,000 settlement Debbie Mathers accepted last month in the pair of lawsuits she filed in September of 1999. But also, Switowski ruled that $23,354.25 of that figure belonged to Mathers' attorney, Fred Gibson. As a result, most of the amount went to her attorney, and Eminem's mother was entitled to only about $1,600 of a $25,000 settlement she won against her son. Debbie Mathers announced in February of 2001 that she intended to withdraw the claims, and in May that same year she took the settlement. She later claimed that she was under pressure to settle the case for the lower sum, but the judge was persuaded that she had accepted the conditions of the deal after she left a voicemail for Eminem's lawyer on May 9th claiming that she would settle for $25,000. According to Debbie's lawyer, Michael Marsalis, his client is thinking about pursuing the matter all the way to the State Court of Appeals. Debbie Mathers claims there was never a settlement agreement written, and the acceptance of the payment was due to a breakdown in communication between his client and her previous counsel. Marsalis states that Eminem still hasn't signed a contract promising not to disparage his mother anymore, and Debbie Mathers is thinking of filing a lawsuit against him for remarks he made on Devil's Night, his band D12's album. Marsalis hasn't listened to the record, and was unaware of the specific lyrics that Debbie deemed defamatory. On Revelation by D12, Eminem raps, "I've been praised and labeled as crazed. My mother wasn't able to raise me full of crazy rage." Debbie Mathers has since went back to using her maiden name, Debbie Nelson, after her son's lyrics had made her globally recognized. Debbie claims she never set out to become the most hated mother in America. All she wanted was to keep her son safe. According to her autobiography, "My son Marshall, my son Eminem," she had no intention of filing the now famous defamation case against her son and aimed to correct misunderstandings about her and her relationship with Eminem, offering her side of the story to provide a better understanding of their lives and connection. She claims that she sought a lawyer because her house was about to be repossessed, and Eminem and his then-wife Kim were going to live there. After learning who her son was, the attorney filed a defamation lawsuit. Debbie claims it was awful enough, but then she received a call from Eminem's label telling her to keep it going. "We're selling records." She claims to have thought, "This is just too much for me." Debbie thinks her son must have felt that talking badly about his mother would make him more money, and that he was under pressure from both his wife and his label. She claims that their relationship hasn't been as strong lately. The legal dispute between Eminem and his mother became a focal point in the media, generating substantial public interest and varied reactions. MTV's headline, "Eminem sued by his mother for $10 million, highlighted the financial magnitude of the lawsuit, setting the stage for a high-profile family dispute that resonated across multiple news outlets. BBC News added a layer of uncertainty, suggesting the potential for the lawsuit to be dropped, contributing to the widespread speculation. CNN further fueled discussions with its headline, "Eminem's mother may drop lawsuit," emphasizing the evolving nature of the legal proceedings. Billboard's report, "Judge denies Eminem's mom's request," marked a critical legal development, indicating active court involvement in decisions affecting the case. ABC News brought financial implications to the forefront, reporting a reduction in Eminem's mother's settlement of $1,600, raising questions about the validity of the initial claim. Eminem's public image and career bore the weight of the media coverage. Eminem's manager and attorney, Paul Rosenberg, asserted that the lawsuit was not unexpected, given the strained relationship with his mother, highlighting the rapper's commitment to authenticity. The public comments under Eminem's 1999 MTV interview on YouTube provides a glimpse into the admiration and respect he garnered from fans. Some commenters emphasized Eminem's values, applauded Eminem's commitment to authenticity and his pursuit of respect, rather than monetary gain that distinguishes him from other artists. The comment reflected on Eminem's honesty, both in person and through his music, highlighting the perceived transparency that contributes to his enduring appeal. The aftermath of the lawsuit cast a lasting shadow on both Eminem and his mother. Financial implications and the intricate legal maneuverings hinted at deeper familial and personal complexities. Eminem, known for his candid and autobiographical lyrics, had already exposed much of his strained relationship with his mother in his music. The lawsuit seemed to underscore and bring to the forefront these long-standing issues, raising questions about the impact of such familial conflicts on individuals in the public eye. Eminem has attempted to make amends with his mother and has expressed regret for his remarks throughout the years. In a poignant gesture just ahead of Mother's Day in 2014, he released his song Headlights, where he extends a heartfelt apology to his estranged mother. The lyrics begin with Eminem acknowledging his shortcomings, stating, "Mom, I know I let you down," and goes on to apologize for what he'd said about her in public, and expresses remorse for the pain he'd caused, and reflects on their stubborn but enduring bond. The track conveys a sense of reconciliation, with Eminem emphasizing his love and appreciation for his mother despite their tumultuous past, and acknowledges the difficulties of being a single parent. I went in head first, never thinking about who, what I said hurt, and what verse my mom probably got it the worst, the brunt of it. But as stubborn as we are, did I take it too far? Cleaning out my closet and all them other songs. But regardless, I don't hate you cause, Ma, you're still beautiful to me, cause you're my mom. Their relationship was nevertheless tense in spite of everything that was said before. But a 2006 article in the Irish Examiner claimed that Eminem and his mother had been improving for years prior to them. Debbie said that Eminem covered her medical expenses in 2006 when she battled stage 4 breast cancer. At the end of the day, the 50-year-old loves his mother and says she's still beautiful to him. She did her best to raise him and his younger half-brother Nate, even though the cross she bore was the heaviest of all. While physically absent from her son's 2022 induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Debbie took a moment to publicly celebrate Eminem's significant career milestone. In a video posted to X, Debbie expressed her pride and love for her firstborn, acknowledging the long journey that led to his induction. Marshall, I want to say, I could not let this day go by without congratulating you on your induction into the Hall of Fame. She conveyed in the since deleted clip, I love you very much. I knew you'd get there. It's been a long ride. I'm very, very proud of you. Debbie extended a brief shout-out to Eminem's daughter Haley, commending her success in podcasting, and concluded with heartfelt blessings for the family.